Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Ready, go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. It's complete. It's Sproles. And he'll go down.
At the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end.
Really locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, well, still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he has another first. And a knee injury really cost him most of that year. But he has come back to be a huge part of it. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
You take the down. That's what counts more.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away. To throw is Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting punt. Throwing again here, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State.
No longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw?
Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. Pulled in at the 24. Fancy footwork at the 45. They go play action now. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. He lets him. He's got it at the 15. And he's fine all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And
that run.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards. Fits on the field. They're going for it on 4. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Zach Brown. And they
didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be
back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's caught by Jackson. And he works free. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Julio Jones all alone. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Julio Jones, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4.
Signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And he's got it past the 30 before.
And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete from about the 32. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
Check 50.
They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete. The sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Oh, I knew
Always try and get it to him.
especially on those deep passes.
You got tight right there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down as
Here we go, D.
throwing on 2nd down. Wilson, he's going to rifle one, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Julio Jones.
Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And he connects with Ertz. Richmond will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
The 41.
Hey, you're on the night a little bit. Go.
They'll look to throw.
Check 13.
This one complete to Sproles. Is not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it up.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. From the shotgun, Wilson. Jones has it. And they're able to get this one past. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to the field goal unit. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights inside the 30. Now a handoff working right. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And 10. Now it's Wilson. On the move to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A nifty bit of...
Alert. Turn up. Kill.
Penny, a 1st down carry. And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it. The hold. They're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And an alley to run. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football. Before a big scene, right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target.
Let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted, like you said, the pick on the opening drive.
How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game. What receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to...
2nd and 5. Caught by the tight end, Ertz.
Under 10. Say it. Hurry. Let
They run with Howard. And he's tackled a yard short. Again, it's Howard. And that one blown up quickly.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Going for it all. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
And that could put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space.
Difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Wilson. Caught by Jones.
As he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So I don't see anything to warrant you to flag.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. As his guys are... And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to...
Pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
That's caught by Penny. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
You need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
They'll run with Penny. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there.
Almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
He completes it to Jones. After that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that.
That one goes for 24 yards. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally move on first down. They'll look to throw here. Completes it to Aguilar. Start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Defense. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
They'll run on first down. Howard. And he's brought down.
Thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Wide, get wide. Slam. Joker. 80 weapon.
They'll try and run it in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on.
Running the jet sweep with Jones. In the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Going to go for it here on 4th down. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. It's caught. Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 20.
Check 49.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he will have a first down here.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.